What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, look here. I know it feel like everything coming down around us, but it ain't, y'all. That's 6 games into the season. 6 games. We're 4-2. You'll take that all day versus a 1-5, a 2-4, a 3-3. Um, could we be 5-1 right now? Totally. Uh, but we 4-2. It's all gravy. Everybody still got games on their schedule. This ain't it. This not it. Everything that we still want is still on the table. Everything we still want on the table. We want the Big 12 championship. That's still on the table. We 2-1 in the conference. What? The main people in the conference might be basically undefeated. So all this still on the table. All this is still on the table. Bowl game, we getting a bowl game. I ain't worried about that. We should have a bowl game at the end of this month. We should have a bowl game available to us at the end of this month. But a bowl game is the least of my thoughts. I know we're going to get that. What I want is us to finish how we should finish. Yesterday, that first half, we didn't play like we should have played. And we didn't finish like we should have. And we still basically had the game. Would I like to take a lot of plays back? Of course. Now, what I do want to say is, Omarion Miller, boy, you a baller. You him. May God bless you and heal you in every way possible. And make your healing just like it need to be so you come back and do what you got to do. Yeah, you an NFL wideout, boy. You an NFL wideout. Same for Jimmy. Heal you, bring you back. Travis Hunter, heal you, bring you back. Let's ride. LeJohntay, boy, you gave them boys that work. I think LeJohntay should get fed the ball a lot more. Especially when, now this just me. This just me talking to y'all. LeJohntay should get that ball a whole lot like that. With everybody that was going down, and I don't understand. I'm still lost to why the K-State dude had to tackle him like that. Y'all know in my whole life of playing football, I never tackled nobody where I jumped on them and took my feet off the ground and dropped back and all that. Never in my life did I think to tackle somebody like that. Never. That just never was a thought to me. If I'm behind you, like I might try to grab your shoulder and bring you down, or grab you around the waist and try to bring you down, but never jump on and pull back. I don't get that. I don't understand why people tackle like that, knowing I know you done heard you could injure that person. Like, bro. So the DB that tackled him like that, that was crazy. Now, if it would have been nothing happened, then you good, but something did happen. You didn't have to tackle him like that. Dog, he ain't have to tackle that boy like that. But it's all right. It's all right. Now, y'all got to think, with all that happened in the game, all that happened, I think they say we was negative 29 yards in rushing, right? That's with sacks and stuff like that. So don't think that we wasn't getting no positive yards. That's just with sacks. Sacks gonna take you away. So we ain't have enough positive yards to reverse the sack yardage that came off. All right. There's a lot of big boy plays made. A lot of people stepped up in this game. So, as y'all done heard before, Nick Saban, Coach Prime, them always say, when a team lose, a player feel that. They felt that yesterday. We felt that yesterday. But I ain't here to dog them, because I saw that we basically had the win slip through our hands. Just it slipped through. So all I'm saying is, bring it back to the drawing board, and get back with it. We got that's half the season gone. We got a whole nother half left. A whole nother half. Now let's take this half of the season and go do our thing. Arizona up first. Arizona up first. When we play Arizona, let's just look at it. When we play Arizona, based on what they have been doing, let's see. Arizona. Hey, they probably going to be passing a lot. But I dive off into them tomorrow, but I just give you a little sample. Arizona, what did they do? Let's look at the schedule right now. Utah, 4-2. Arizona, 5-1. So Arizona basically looking like how we could have been looking. Iowa State, 6-0. West Virginia, 3-3. We could have that same type of record, but we don't. BYU is 6-0. K-State, 5-1. We 4-2. That easily could have been us. Cincinnati, 4-2. They played UCF, that's 3-3. Well, they made them 3-3. The game was 19-13. So it feels like we should beat Cincinnati. Seems like. And Arizona, let me see what Arizona did versus BYU. The quarterback threw it 52 times. They tried to run it. They tried to run it. But still, they threw it 52 times. Now, we threw it a lot too, but quarterback for BYU only threw it 32 times. BYU and Arizona had the same amount of attempts. So, basically, like they saying it's an air attack on both of them. Arizona main wide receiver, 5 catches, 78 yards. So, it ain't like he just did something spectacular. Let's see what Arizona did the game before that. They on a losing streak right now. Now, they lost to Texas Tech. That was a close game. They beat Utah. And that was still like a close game. All right, what they did in that game. He threw the ball 49 times. The running back ran it 14. Another running back ran it 10. And then the quarterback going to get his carries in. Wide receiver had 8 catches, 161. So he balled out that game. So, y'all, at the end of the day, this week we playing a team that's going to throw it. Like, you know they throwing it. So our secondary got to be ready. We got to be ready. They throwing it. But I look into it, but can we beat Arizona? Yes. Just like we should have won last night. Can we beat Arizona? Yes. It's throwing. They throwing. Can they come out and do what other teams do as far as you think they're going to do one thing and they do another? But they are going to throw it. Like, there ain't nowhere around that. They're throwing the ball. So you're going to want to force them to run. But it's almost, you're not going to force them to technically run because they are going to throw it. But y'all, you still got to look at it. It was a lot of good in that game, even though it was stuff that, like that first half wasn't played like we normally play it. Second half wasn't even really played like we normally play it. I know y'all keep talking about Shiloh. This Shiloh, that just went his game. But he made plays still. He still made some plays. And then some plays just got highlighted more than others because the way the game went. So even though all that happened to Shador and everybody on the defense and offense, we still was one drive or a play away from a few plays away from winning the game. Just like that. Could they have called pass interference at the end of the game? Yes. Should they have called it? Yes. They didn't. We felt like they should have, but they didn't. What else we got? On the play where we got scored on. Could that have been stopped? Yes, we could have went off man or zone. But that's us on the outside. That's us on the outside. I think we should finish out October 2-1. Just like we kind of basically did September. What we finished September? Well, a total of 4-1. And then October, let's say 2-1. And then let's say November, we pull it undefeated. Anything can happen, y'all. Anything can happen. Like, now why Michael didn't play, that is gonna be a question. But we don't know if Michael was hurt. We don't know if he was we don't know what was going on with that. But I definitely want him to get that ball. I definitely want him to get that ball. But y'all, we still got everything we want available. The chip, the Big 12 championship game still available. You got, all right, let's look at the big teams in the conference. Just so you'll know everything's still on the plate. Don't let it fool you now. All right. Right now, they got BYU sitting at the top. Iowa State right up on them because both of them undefeated and undefeated in the conference. The people who leading in the conference is just 3-0, y'all. That's it. They 3-0 in the conference. We 2-1. We could easily be 3-1. I mean 3-0. But it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. You got BYU 3-0 in the conference. Iowa State 3-0. Texas Tech 3-0 in the conference. Now, let's see when all them teams play. I done told y'all before, but Iowa State and Texas Tech, they play November the 2nd. They're going to play UCF this week coming. Take a bye week in Texas Tech. Boom, there you go. Them two going to meet. So somebody got to have a conference loss. That's our first conference loss. So we still in the running. Now, we was 3 losses in or 2 losses in right now. You still got opportunity, but it make it real, real tough. But right now, we only got 1 loss. Them two playing each other. Somebody losing. All right, so that means somebody coming down. K-State got us head-to-head, so let's see who K-State play. Matter of fact, K-State and Iowa State play. Bam, there you go. They got to run into each other. Arizona, we ain't worried about them. We just got to beat them. Who else got some? Texas Tech, we play them, so it don't matter. We just got to beat them. Now, BYU the only one that I don't. BYU got Arizona State. Arizona State is 5-1, which we could be 5-1. And they 2-1 in the conference play. Just like us, 2-1, so it's all gravy. It's all gravy. We know we could have won. No matter how that game went, we know that wasn't really how we was, and we still could win. All right? So, BYU gonna play Oklahoma State Friday at home. That's probably going to be a TV game. I'll look and see, but that's probably going to be a TV game because BYU rolling right now. Oklahoma State could give them an upset. They could. Then they got UCF. They got a bye week. They got Utah. You know Utah. That should be a game, excuse me, because, they're in the same state. That's a rivalry. Kansas, I don't know what they're going to do, but they got to go to Arizona State. And they got to go to Houston. So Arizona State has the opportunity to beat Iowa State and BYU. K-State got an opportunity to beat Iowa State. Houston got an opportunity to beat BYU. Oklahoma State got an opportunity to beat BYU. So it ain't a done deal by far. Everybody got 6 more conference games. This ain't it by far. This is not it by far. Let me see what Baylor got. I mean, not Baylor, but BYU schedule. BYU, let's see if they play on Friday. Yep. They got ESPN, a 10-15 game. It's a late night game. But guess what? Ain't nobody got nothing to do. I'm going to watch it. If I'm sitting at the house Friday, I'm going to watch it. Y'all, we still off in this thing, man. It didn't go the way we wanted to, but it almost did. And everybody got happy at that same moment. That's when Colton Hood caught that pick. Everybody was crunk. We like, yeah, they were supposed to be this, what it supposed to be. Then we didn't score, but then Shador came back and led us to a touchdown. Then we left 3 minutes on the clock. We didn't stop them. We got the ball back. We didn't drive down. That magic, it didn't pan all the way out. But it's okay. It's okay. We still off in this thing, y'all. We still off in it. A loss always make you feel like, Really what you should really be looking at is how we lost. And then when we win, how did we win? That's how you can really look at these games. JB, what's good? Hey, we good. Pretty Mimi. It's a nigga the realest. Almighty Law, what's happening? Miss Claire, J. Will. George, what's happening? JF, you say it was a good game, but we need to run the ball. And it should be AI and Michael Welch. Yeah. Pretty Mimi, you said, did you see Xavier make his NFL debut? It was good to see. I didn't see it, but Salty Vet was telling me about it. I didn't get to see it, though. Hold up. Let me catch where everybody at. Checking out what y'all said. Checking out what y'all said. Hey, White, you say, I feel like the playoffs out the picture. No, it ain't. It ain't out the picture until it's out the picture. And it ain't out the picture right now. Because everybody's still in the running for the conference play. You still got 6 games to play in the conference. We don't know how that's going to shake out. Play for keeps. You said, Colin, why everybody hard on shot? Because they just going to do that. They going to do that. Y'all know last year when Travis Hunter came back, that game against Stanford, on defense, it just didn't go his way. And we lost the game and we had the lead. But after that, he was balling. Jay Fox, that might be what Shiloh needed. You say it's sad we ain't get to see old Miller. Man, Lord's willing, he heal up quick. Shake hands with Destiny. Miss T, what's good? Kimberly, what's good? GC, you say, Colin, we still, we good still. Should have been sharing with, he could. Shiloh, him and Shiloh, it's just however Coach Pride and them figure out to do it. B. Thomas, you say, K-State fell on these wide receivers. I don't know how that all happened like that. That is different. And then they had a scene where it's like all they players was catching cramps or something. That was kind of different. Whoa, you said I missed. No. Hey, I ain't feeling sad. Now, the only thing I feel is like I don't like that Omarion Miller not healthy. Like, I don't know how extensive Travis and Jimmy's situation is, but Omarion Miller, like, you could see his. That just didn't look too good. Southbound, you say it's a bull tiger, type of tiger. Yeah, man. Nobody shouldn't tiger like that. Harrison family, you say, why is Benson and Mayor not playing? I couldn't even tell you. And see, with all that, we still, even with Trap not in the game, Jimmy not in the game, Trap not going both ways, we was still right there. Tebow, you said, I'm going to keep saying that the offensive play calling is still horrible and the scheme. When it worked, it just, last night, we ain't finished it off. FD. You say they can and we'll run the table. They can't let this. Yeah, they got to stay balling. Got to stay focused. This will make you tighten up like, hey, we know you should have won and you didn't. And you didn't even play your best game and you still could have won. So, play your best game. Like, they know that, we know that, but you got to go out and do it. Beast, you say, can we still make the playoffs? Everything's still available. Like, now, we would need BYU to take an L. We'll need Iowa State to take one. We'll need them to take an L or more than one L. And we end up with just only that one conference loss and whoop everybody else on the schedule. We whoop everybody else on the schedule and BYU and Iowa State take 1 or 2 losses in the conference, or we could be off in there. Because listen, you got BYU, Iowa State, Texas Tech, K-State, Arizona State, Cincinnati, Colorado, and West Virginia. We all still in it. All of us all still in it, conference-wise. Record-wise, everybody either 6-0, 5-1, or 4-2, and 3-3. Everybody's still in it. All them teams right there still in it. Now, everybody that's 1-2 in the conference, they got an uphill battle. And 0-3, it's almost like you out of it. But 1-2, you in it, but you gotta hope for a whole lot to happen from top to bottom. But one loss in conference play, if you could win out and BYU and Iowa State lose, then that's good. But BYU and Iowa State, they play. So they gonna cancel each other out. BYU got to play Arizona State. That will cancel one of them out. So it's a lot. It's a lot got to get played. So we said we just got to control what we can control. We do that, we off in there. And I'm just trying to make sure I hit everybody's name. We do that, we good. But you just never know how that thing gonna play out. E. Brown, hey, me too. Chris, you say, man, they have to go undefeated from it. Yeah, you want to anyways, but Arizona is a passing team. Cincinnati, I got to really look at what they doing. Texas Tech, they might be I just got to look at everybody. Miss Kimmel, what's good? Ramona J, you say, yes, we live to play another day. Yep. Same here. Praying for all them injuries. Shake hand with Destiny. Say the great thing, we have a lot of players. We did. Rick, you say our defense cost us, poor tackling, not wrapping up, 20-yard chunks, D-line wasn't maintaining the gaps, and the lane control, we got to do better. Like, we know that you need a UCF-type game with everybody you playing, whether they passing or running it. You got to pull that out. Like, that wasn't even our best game, and we still could have won the game. That's another way to look at it. And, man, people were landing on the line. They were landing on the line. Mark, you said, dog, I'm still hot. Everybody know the obvious that correct. James, got to make 6. Well, we get bowl eligibility if we win Arizona and Cincinnati this month. Real S, you say those players were clearly. Now, I don't know what they was really trying to do. I just know I ain't like that tackle. Virginia, you say you was super sad. Bo, you said, Colin, shout-outs. We still rocking with you in prime time. Hey, it's a must, ain't it? Raquel, you said Cam should have been the one coming down for them tackles. Just like the past few. Just never know, man. Sunfight Brian, you said, can somebody tell me? I don't know. Man, my TV was messing up. Like, today it looked like my signal might be good. So I was going to do some interviews today with people and bring them on today and later today, but my internet kept playing out, so I couldn't figure out how to go about it. So I just said I'll wait. It looked like I might be rolling. Darryl, you say we still got a chance. Yep, we still do. No matter what nobody think, everything's still on the table. Like, everything's still on the table. We still sitting good. Right now, the people in the best shape are, conference-wise, the best shape teams, BYU, Iowa State, Texas Tech, K-State, Arizona State, Cincinnati, Colorado, and West Virginia. They sitting in great shape. Now, can you do something with that? Can we beat a Texas Tech? Can we beat Cincinnati? That's our top half competition. Our lower half competition is like record wise in the conference. What I said, Texas Tech and Cincinnati. They on the positive side on the record. On the lower end of the record, can we beat the Arizona? Can we beat the Utah? Can we beat the Oklahoma State? Can we beat the Kansas? Kansas, 0-3. Let's say we get that. Iowa State, 0-3. Let's say we get that. Utah, 1-2. Let's say we get that. Arizona, 1-2. Let's say we get that. Cincinnati, 2-1. Let's say we get that. Texas Tech is 3-0. Let's say we get that. Then we off in there. But you got to do it. Iowa State and Texas Tech play. BYU and Arizona State play. If they can cough up, well, we just got to worry about us. If they can cough up something, and we could run up the rankings. Now, who's ranked that we got to play? Texas Tech probably will get ranked. I don't know if they are ranked, but at this moment, they very well could be. Cincinnati not ranked, but they very well could be. We not ranked, but we very well could be. And West Virginia just lost, so that's what put them at the 2-1. But it's still a lot. It's still a lot to play. It's still not. So I think right now in the conference, BYU, Iowa State, and K-State the only ones ranked. I don't know how you got K-State ranked and Texas Tech not ranked. Let me see who Texas Tech played. Why they not ranked? That don't even make sense. Texas Tech. Yeah, I can't call how they be doing these rankings, but I don't get it but I guess you got to give a lot of SEC schools the rankings, a lot of Big Ten schools the rankings, a few of the ACC schools, then they try to throw us in. So, but as far as conference play, we just got to show up every week. We got to show up every week. And like I said, for this season, for Coach Prime to put a solid stamp on it, I said a magnificent stamp, but let's say just a solid stamp, we need 8 wins during the regular season. That's at the bare minimum, clear 8 wins. Can we get 8? Yes. Can we get 9? Yes. Can we get to 10? Yes. But we got to show up. We got to show up. And you got to play ball. Like, I don't know if the bye week threw us off or something or what, but they got to show up. Because that y'all know that one like how we be doing. That just didn't feel like us. It wasn't us, but at the end of the day, it was us. Let me see. Try to catch everybody I ain't said nothing to. Hold up. Hold up. One time you said BYU and Iowa State go undefeated. Correct. If they go undefeated, they playing in it. That's hands down. See, Matt, you say, hey, everyone, I'm just getting up. What did I miss? Colin, what was with the... I don't know. Maybe they want to stop momentum, but because they was flopping like back. Now, one of them looked like but just all looked like it was just too many back to back. Like they got to make a penalty out of that. You do that, we going up 20 extra yards or something. Unless they really out and they need to stay out the rest of the series. You do that, you out the rest of the series. If you come back, we going up 20 extra yards. You say Colorado is so close to being a real good team. We right there. We played ourselves out that game. Bo, you say Utah unpredictable. You You say I'm still on the above the wagon? Yeah. You really can't get off at this moment. You right in the middle of the season. Miss George, you say, how many more conference games can see you lose and still contend for a you can't lose no more. Like, hey, you don't want no more losses. Now, because BYU, just looking at it, like BYU, Iowa State, and Texas Tech, they control their destiny. But Iowa State and Texas Tech play. So that's a loss right there. As far as the undefeated teams in the conference. BYU is the only one that it seemed like they got a clear shot. But Iowa State might come out this Friday and run that ball. And throw it too, but run it and take BYU out. But you just never know. They could go all the way undefeated, though. They got Oklahoma State going to be a test. UCF might be a test for them now because I think they quarterback, they trying to figure out who their quarterback is. And they got one. They might have one now. Utah got to get their quarterback situation straight. Kansas, let me see who Kansas got next. Because Kansas got Houston. Now, y'all, Houston might be on to something right now. What is Houston record? Houston is 2-4. I know their record don't look good, but Houston can pull out something. So, Houston and Kansas. Then Kansas play K-State, which that's a rivalry game, so they going to go hard. They got Iowa State. They going to go hard. They got BYU. You just never know, man. This is a long season. We just got to do what we got to do. The game we played wasn't our best, and we still almost won. The game was not our best, and we still almost won. It's just, can we keep coming with it? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to run through everybody. Larry, you say, tell her the truth. The reason that's so hard on 21 is because... Now, correct. He got to wrap up, man, because some of the plays, you can't bang everybody every time. Wrap up. Get a tackle. But when you got an opportunity, if you feel like that's your shot, take it. But, bro, wrap up. But if he knock him loose or knock a fumble, now then we crunk about it. But when you don't, then it costs you. So, wrap up. Big, you say, let's hope UCF win. Ain't another TCU. Well, we know we good. I don't know why Micah and IA didn't get the ball more. Self-made, what's good? I appreciate it. TMLB said either Shador threw the game. No, man. Nah. I wish he didn't do that pick, though, but Neil, you said when Kamani was there, he made several bad plays and was immediately pulled. Why Shiloh stayed in the game? I know everybody want to say it's prime son, but we'll see this week. You know, last time Travis had that bad game coming back from his injury, and he's still Travis. Alicia, you said, Colin, you have the best podcast, and most of your followers understand the game and are not dogging out and giving up on certain players. I love the way you respond to the negative, and because at the end of the day, we still need them to perform. They hearing what we saying. Like, it ain't like they don't hear it. And then as a player, we know that L was tough. We know when we got back in the game and we made the plays, we knew it was on the defense. So the defense probably feel the worst. Like, oh, that was on us. But then you come back and say the offense. But then you come back and look at the overall picture. Omarion Miller. My business partner asked me, they said, why you keep saying Omarion Miller? Because I'm like, man, he really got injured. I don't know what happened really to Jimmy and Travis, but they were back out there. They was in their right spirit still. But Omarion, you could see his was like, dog, bro. So I want his to be, and I DM'd him, man, like, hey. And I told him what I told him. But I know God got a situation. I just feel we still got an opportunity. I just want y'all to know we still got an opportunity till it ain't no opportunity. We control what we can control. There's still a lot on the table. Yes. Is the Big 12 championship still on the table? Yes. With everybody that's 2-1 to 3-0 in the conference, it's still up there. A lot of teams got to play each other. Like, you get an Arizona State, beat a BYU. You get a Texas Tech, beat Iowa State, and we beat Texas Tech and went out or whatever. And then we off in there. Like, you just need pieces to happen. Now, I can't control how it happens. They got to get out there and do it. They get out there and ball, we off in there. If not, then that's a different story. My worst case scenario, what I want to happen for us, like the worst case scenario, is 8 wins. That's the least amount I want to have. And if we had to take a 7 wins, then win in the bowl game, I'll take that too, because that's still 8-5. Long as we end the year with 8 wins, I could take that and get ready for next year. I can take that and get ready for next year. I want more than 7 wins. I want more than 7 wins. But y'all got to look at this. We did not play our best game and still almost beat Kansas. And they ranked 18th in the country. Now, do I think their ranking is correct? Well, if that's the case, then we should be ranked, they 18th or 17th? We should be one ranking under them. Almost basically over them. Coach K, what's good? See, signal. You say the last play, Shador shut out, ran it. I don't know. I tried to look at it. It looked like a lot of pressure was coming, so I don't know if he could have ran it. Beverly, what's good? T. Davis. David. You say we got to get that 5th win. Correct. And that's this week. We need that this week. I want to leave October. And remember, I told y'all this. If we only lost 1 game in each month, now then that might throw a monkey wrench into the playoff run or the Big 12 championship game. But if we can win 8, 9, or 10 games this season during the regular season, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. I'll take that all day. Y'all don't think I ain't catching what everybody's saying. I'm just trying to make sure I at least say something to everybody that says something. No long. Hold up. Let me go back where I was at. Excuse me. Donnie C., you say that drop hip tiger is either coached or allowed. Yeah. You got to tell players, bro, I know it shouldn't be. You got to throw a joker out for that. You got to be. I got to take a lot of games from you. Whatever. If you hurt somebody and they out for 6 games, you out for 6 games. You can't make that type of tackle. You can't. Double M3, you say never seen anything like that before. So, yeah, it was a lot going on that game. The north side, what's happening? Raquel, you say Colin, see you still in good shape. Just win the next 4 games. Well, we're all of them, but yeah, I take that too. Next straight 4, we win them all. I take that too. CB, just tired of losing. Yeah, but we only got 2 losses. We got 4 wins, 2 losses. That's it. That's sitting pretty good. And we really should have been 5. But then you can look at it. Baylor could be. Basically, we feeling like Baylor felt. When Baylor got the play scored on them and we knocked the fumble out, we feeling like them, like, dog, we had the game. That's all that is. Now let's show, okay, Nebraska got us. That was out of conference, so we ain't tripping about that. In conference, we took our first L. So the one that mattered the most, we took our first L. Can we fight back and don't take no more? Jay Rush, you said I said 10-2 at the beginning of the season. That's very realistic with how, yeah. It is. That's why I know, like, man, don't trip. Don't trip. We still off in this thing. Pat, you said Stoudemire needs to start next week. Shiloh needs to stop. We gonna see. We can't say what should happen. Like, we may want it, but you just never know. Cause Coach Prime feel like Shiloh, they feel like Shiloh is him right now. Then let's see how he do this week. Now, let's say in the game versus Arizona, because there's going to be more of a passing team. Now, they may take something that K-State did and say they like it, but we didn't play our best game, y'all, and still almost won. So, I'm assuming we're going to win these next two. I'm going to start looking more at Arizona State. I feel we'll win these next two. But, again, I'm going to look at more at Arizona State and just see. Arizona, see what they buy. But we still in a good situation, man. We still good. G, you said 10-2 is crazy. I don't know if you saying that's good or bad, but that's still hey, it ain't it. If it's crazy like yeah, it can happen, then yeah, I get that. You said crazy like nah, that can't happen. Well, it still can happen. It just we gotta play it out. Now, if we take a L, then it can't happen. But T. Walker. We still play good with exactly. And not even our best game. Clyde. You said just waking up. Chicago Bears at 8:30 a.m. Goodness. G, you said quarterback 2 went back to his old ways. You know what's crazy? This ain't like him to throw these picks. This ain't like him. Now, I did ask my business partner. I said, bro, you think that one pick came when it over the middle like that, and he thought Trap would normally go get it? Like, I don't know, but that one, like in Georgia, you say, I see the Bucs going 9-3, 8-4. I take either one of them. But I would take either one. But is the Big 12 championship still on the table? Yes, until it ain't. Is the college playoff still on the table? Yes, until it ain't. All that said sports media. You said, Jay Brown looked all right yesterday? Dog, I thought he did a little something. But how you feel about the Cincinnati? Because I feel like that close score with Cincinnati feel like we going to get that. Lavish, you say, please quit blaming Shiloh for losing the game. Yes, his game was off. However, football is a team sport, not a one-man game. See, you had a ton of mistakes. Bam. That was 100% correct. Can't blame it all on him. It was a lot went down that whole game. And we did not play our best as a team. So, that right there, if I could pin it, I could. Let me see if I could pin it. Because you said something. I can't pin it, but if I could pin it, I would pin it. I would pin that, Lavish. And I like the title of your name, Lavish Living for Less. Ooh, we all need that right now. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get through everybody's name. So don't say I ain't saying nothing to you. I'm trying to hit everybody's name. All last said sports media, you say if Kansas can string some wins in the late schedule to shake. Right. We just need other teams to kind of wake up. Like, hey. Basically, you would need if we win out with one loss in the conference, we would need BYU to take at least 2 losses in Iowa State. We need a lot of people to have 2 losses. But we just got to worry about game by game. Beat Arizona. Let's say this is next Sunday and we beat Arizona. We all feeling good. We beat Arizona, we all feeling good. Hold up, y'all. Let me tell you I'm trying to hit everybody's name. Excuse me. All right. You say we'll be back next week for sure? Yeah, I'm ready. You say what Bob said? Hold on, I tell you. Inspired, you said, where was Michael? That's what I don't know. But I don't be liking to text people and ask them about stuff like that, so I just let it be. We'll find out when we find out. SB, you say that's the problem. Each week, you don't know which team is going to show up, the good one or the bad. Now, I feel you on that. I want them to show up every week. God, dog, I want them to show up. They don't know. When they made that pick, I was hollering and hooting. Ed, you say ain't no fish? Nope, nope. I ain't heard nothing yet. Donnie C. Hold on, y'all. I think I done made it through everybody's name. Robert, you say Mr. R here from RR Radio. Uh-oh. Yes, we lost now. Let's see who's really... Yeah. Well, you take all the L's, everybody gonna talk trash. But we start winning, and we go on a winning ride. Everybody gonna be chilling. Like, we would have won, we'd have still talked like what we should have done and all that, but everybody wouldn't have been tripping. And what's good? YB? When we win. Yes, exactly. When we win the rest of these 6 games, we'll see how the cookie crumble. Double D, you say just worry about getting the bowl. Well, I ain't even sweating it. I just worry about, they probably did a little practicing today. You know, get your legs loose or whatever. Went over the film. Everybody got, whoever them wasn't making it, they got what they got. Maybe tomorrow off day. Maybe today was the off day. But either way, Monday or Tuesday going forward, it's game time. Vianney, what's good? Jared, you say, do we have any? Nope, they ain't told nobody nothing yet. At least I haven't heard anything. Peter, what's good? All right, I done made it through everybody. All right, I made it through everybody. Mark, you said just got to clean it up and coach them. Hey, listen, everybody got to make better decisions. Everybody get in that game, make better decisions. Larry, you said, hello, coach said practice was going down today. Hey, well, hey, there you go. Miss Beverly, you say, why wasn't they tight? Man, I think we was on a roll. We was 3 games in a row. Now we got to turn it back on. Our schedule, they done had a bye week, and I think we got one more bye week. They got to lock in, because I don't know if the bye week threw us off or what, but you can't blame it on nothing. We got next 2 weeks, then we got a bye week. On November the 2nd, we got a bye week. Whatever we did that first bye week, we ain't doing this second bye week. We ain't doing it on the second bye week. Nah. We finna get out here and get with it. We finna play like that's a game. We finna play like that's a game, because this the last ride. Like, these the last 6 games that will determine a lot. It will determine who you get in the recruiting situation. Dog, man. Dog, we fumbled one. Clyde, you say penalties cost the offense? And even with all that went on, we was still right there. And I told y'all, I said, listen, if we could shut them down in that the first half, sort of almost did. If we could not let them score in that second half, dog. E-News. Hey, it was something out there, rusty, or I don't know what it was. CB, you say the O-line get ate up. They need to tighten up. Indy, you say, I noticed Cam said that he was glad to have Shiloh back, so he didn't have to cover both sides. Ooh, I didn't know he said that. I don't know why he said that. But you know, some of them plays, y'all, they was everywhere. Hey, get your bag. It was, listen, that was not our best game. I don't know how that happened. Hopefully we don't ever see a game like that again. That wasn't our best game. Mark, you say we fumbled. Yeah, we fumbled that one. We should have had that one. Clyde, you say Shador did his thing. He is the real deal. That man. What I don't like, I'm just telling y'all, he's not a pick type of guy. I don't know why we catching these picks like that. VY, you say the bye week messed everything up. They lost twice coming off the bye week. Yeah, something didn't hit right. Mark, you say more diamonds will come out of this. We got 2 straight. We got 2 more games in a row. Then it's a bye week. We need to treat that Saturday like a game or something. Like, hey, bro, ain't nobody going home this one. Nah. Ain't nobody going home. Everybody stand up here. We gonna sit and watch Texas Tech. We gonna get us right, figure out how we want to run this thing, and we gonna mimic as if we playing Texas Tech. It's cause boy, I don't know what happened, man. TMFB, you said C5 is his time. Well, you just don't know. You don't know how he doing. Like, you don't know if he all the way ready. Miss Johnson, what's good? Yeah, them cramps that was crazy. FD, you say we are a relentless team. Yeah, full of talent. We are. We gotta do it. The north side, you say the defense was off because of shot. Nah, it just went how they do. Jay Fox, that game just went us, y'all. VY say no more days out. Yeah. Hey, we playing it like it's a real game. Peter, you said Colin, I do not believe those injuries to all those wide receivers. I didn't get to see Travis and Jimmy, so I don't know, but that tackle on Omarion, that boy should be suspended for some games. Yeah, I got to say it, big dog. You got to be suspended, bro, because I never thought to tackle nobody like that. All my years of Little League, from Little League to college, I never thought to tackle nobody like that. Now, if I did grab them by their shoulders, I didn't drop back. I would take them and take my momentum and ring them out that sideline. So if you ever caught somebody, you would drag them out that sideline. I don't know. I just never. Or if you grab onto them, you dropping going forward, not dropping and yanking back like. Q-Dog, you said Shiloh was out there playing part one. Well, he made some tackles now that needed to be made. Like, I think it was a time where the running back was running. He caught us one. V. Andy, you say it was like the game was unorganized. Something was just not right. Something went right by either side of that ball. Yeah, it just wasn't like. And we still almost won, y'all. I'm glad they didn't give up when Trap went in. Glad they didn't give up when Jimmy went in. Glad they didn't give up when Omarion went out. I'm glad they didn't give up. Like, we got to come to play. Caught on camera, you said, yeah, Shiloh should have been pulled. He wasn't ready yet. Man, I don't know how to call that because, let's say, well, I know it's a different sport, but if Michael Jordan ain't hitting, now he's not Michael Jordan, but I'm just saying, if Michael Jordan ain't hitting, you not going to pull him out. You got to let him figure it out. This just might not have been Shiloh game. Next game, Shiloh might, bam, 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 bam. Like, okay, when Shiloh played Colorado State, that was his game. Did Shiloh look like that? No. Can he get back to that? Yes. It's on Shiloh. Shiloh go, listen, you don't think Shiloh feeling that? You got to think the man here, everybody in the country dogging. Now, I don't know how much he say to Coach Prime, which is his daddy. I don't know how much he say to Shador, which is his brother, or whoever his homeboy is, but let's say it's somebody that he could talk to that could lay into him and encourage him at the same time. And they really know ball. All right? Then I know just random blow Joe. Like you really know ball. And you could talk to him from a safety mentality. Like, say he all right with Ed Reed. You know, Ed, like Ed. I know you watched my game, man. Or I know you was watching, because just say somebody rap with him. Hey, Ed said, Ed might already sent to him, hey, bro, this, and this, but you did this, and this. All right, tighten up. So, yeah, that's all that is. Oh, another thing, y'all, on October the 22nd, next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Rock with me. If now you trying to change your life, listen. These social media platforms, they have been a blessing to me. I want to teach you everything I have learned in all this, so it can be a blessing to you. All I'm doing is using my gifts and talents. All I want you to do is when I give you the blueprint, you use your gifts and talents with it and watch it be a blessing to you. So email me if you want to be a part of that class. info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. Hey, lock in with me, right? But hey, hold on, y'all say what Bob said. Oh, hey, all right, hold on, because you know, Bob. I know you went to sleep last night because it was a late game, and when you went to sleep, you was so frustrated that Colton Hood got the interception, and looked like he was scoring, and you just stormed off and just laid down. Well, he didn't score. You thought he did, but he didn't score. Oh, he didn't? No, he didn't score. What happened? Well, the grass tackled him, but it was a great play. Grass tackled him. Shador did come back and score and took the lead. So Colorado won? Nope. They didn't win. Hold on, Bob, hold on. They did not win, but you and I both watched, and we said it. Colorado didn't look like they was playing their best game, and they was still right there. That's why you stormed off. So I don't know if that's a good thing for K-State or not. But if Colorado ever plays their complete game, like a UCF or better, they're going to be hard to stop. But I want you to type this up. Type this up now. Type it up. Colorado is a pretender. Matter of fact, they're all jumping on Shiloh. Type that up too. Shiloh is, he should have never played. He's playing daddy's ball. Yeah, that's what you write. That's what you write. And you make it like it's all Shiloh's fault. And if you don't make it like it's all Shiloh's fault, you said Shador threw a pick. Even if that pick wasn't involved in the main play, you make it like it's Shador and Shiloh's fault. And that's daddy's ball. That's what we're aiming at. That's what we're aiming at. Yeah. Now, he got 6 more games. Who does he have left? Arizona State at Arizona. Arizona at Arizona. They're not that good either. They just pass the ball a lot. Well, we'll say they're going to lose to that game. Who's next? Cincinnati. Let's just worry about October. So, yeah, okay. Arizona and Cincinnati. Cincinnati didn't look that good versus UCF, and UCF had 1,000 quarterbacks playing. So let's say that they'll only win 1 more game this month. Well, matter of fact, we're not even going to say that. We're going to say Cincinnati's going to beat them. Yeah. We're going to say they're only going to win 4 games this year. That's it. Because they got Texas Tech, Utah, Kansas, Oklahoma State. And I don't care that Kansas is sorry this year or feels like they're sorry. And Kansas and Oklahoma State haven't won any conference game. I don't care. All we're going to say is they only win 4 games. They said it was only going to be 4.5. So, hey, they're not winning. That's what we're saying. They're not winning. That's what we're going with. Colorado's just not going to win. That's what we're going to say. We're going to say in the last 6 games, they're winning 0. Yeah, we said it. Yeah, Bob said it, I said it. 0. Not going to win. So that's what the aftermath going to look like, y'all. They're gonna talk trash. You might hear Paul Feinbaum come on today. He might say, well, I got to take the egg off my face. Back again. Deion doesn't know what he's doing. Stephen A. Well, I am appalled by how Coach Prime got down the last night. He had all those stars at the game, and they couldn't win. They couldn't see a star. So, man. So, hey. That's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. That is what it is. That's where we at. We still got time to make it happen, but they got to come through. Shake hands with Desi. You say I'm feeling really bad for Shiloh. Yeah, the internet all on that, man. They on him hard, too. Marcus, you say it's not Shiloh's fault. He is the last line of defense. Where was the linebackers? Then if you say there were linebackers, you can go down to the D line. It's a lot. It just went him, man. Lisa, that's another good example. We beat ourselves. We put ourselves in position to win, and we took ourselves out. And that's what happened. That's what happened. Beverly, you said next Tuesday after work, will you have a date in November? Yes. I haven't looked at it yet, but yes. Caught on camera. Yeah. Adam, what's good? DH, he's solid. I just like to see Mike and IA too. Clyde, you say I sign up for the class. They appreciate it. JB, you say it's a collective law. Correct. You can't blame one person. It was all they all was in this. J20 said, Kelly. Excuse me. Yeah. Y'all say rock with Ed Reed. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure. VHF, you say this is a must-win game for both Arizona and Colorado. If either of them are to, yeah, you got them Big 12 hopes. We need that. Next news, you say after Hood got that interception, they should have ran the clock out with 2 minutes left. But I think you also had to score. I think we had to score. I don't think that was, yeah, we still had to score. And you don't want to try to mess them up, messing yourself up. Ruby, you said Shiloh will bounce back. So will the rest. They got to. They got to if they got 6 games left. Ain't no reason to hang my head. Hey, we got Arizona. Let's go. Miss J, you say it wasn't Shiloh, just Shiloh. Love him, but tape don't lie. His game was off, but they should have pulled him out. It was a collective. They could have did either way, but they didn't. So we got to ride with the results. AW, you said looking at the Big 12 schedule, all these undefeated teams have to play each other. Well, Iowa State and Texas Tech play each other. Arizona State plays BYU. And then BYU almost look like they got the best shot to get there. Iowa State and Texas Tech. Like K-State got to play BYU too, I think. So hopefully K-State. Hey, no. They already played them. No, they played. Yeah, they played them. We need Oklahoma State to show up and show out versus BYU. We need Utah to show up, Central Florida or Kansas. I think Arizona State will show up. Let me see who Arizona State got. I think Houston better than what it looked like. All right, Arizona State. They might have something. They got some fight in them. They have. Well, Arizona State beat a Utah team that's really still. Didn't they beat Arizona? I mean, Utah? Yeah. They beat Utah. They really didn't look like. Hey, they got Cincinnati. So we get to see what Cincinnati look like at Cincinnati. Then they got Oklahoma State. Then they got UCF. Then they got K-State. Then they got BYU. So hopefully Arizona State could beat BYU because BYU look like they on the road. I'm just telling y'all. They got, yeah, they scared. Utah is a rivalry game. They might play hard. Arizona and Houston may be the only thing that can help. But Oklahoma State might put it to them. Jennifer, what's good? Ewok, you say lose the next game and the wheels fall off. Shaking my head, Prime Star and Shiloh was a... Nah. With all that happened, we still was in the game. So, D, what's good? Travis and Jimmy don't go down. We win the game. Listen, y'all, that too, but we almost won with everything that transpired. So we got a team. We just got to play better. We seem to be a second half team. They tried to double team 77. He grew up yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, it's game on, y'all. Hey, I come back on tonight and rock out with y'all. I come back on tonight. What is 4 something now? So it's probably 5:30. So I come on later tonight. Let's say 8 o'clock or 9. I give y'all a heads up. I come back on tonight. We'll ride out. I might even jump. Nah, I ain't come back on at 7. Yeah, I come back on at 8 or 9. Yeah, this just ain't what this one how it was supposed to go. But I do got my other channel I think I'm about to jump on. If y'all want to ride over there with me, it's called College Football with Colin Moore, which is me. I think I'm going to go and jump on that channel right now because we got to talk about a lot of ball, y'all. Hey, it was a lot of games that were played yesterday. And I'm going to tell y'all who I think the best team is. Hey, blessings to y'all. I think I am going to go over there. College Football with Colin Moore. I'm finna jump on that channel right now. I'll put the link out. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla.